Hey, what's up? It's dXn from 95X, and we were buzzing around the internet, getting ready for spooky season, and it turns out there are some Halloween candies, 5 in fact, that no one wants to see in their trick-or-treat basket. Today, Joe D and I are going to sample them and let you know how truly horrific they are. You ready to start?
I'm ready when you are.
Let's go. Bring it on. Oh. Number 5 is candy corn. You actually like candy corn.
I do. I know. I catch a lot of heat for this, but I do like candy corn.
Here's my thing with candy corn. It's basically just dried fondant. Right? Like, doesn't it just kind of taste like dry frosting to a degree?
This is not good candy corn.
Oh, candy corn is not good.
No, hear me out. There's a particular brand. That's really bad. This is not the kind, I would never eat this again. But believe it or not, there is a good version of candy corn out there. It's got to be like the regular old school candy corn. I think there's another one is it Indian corn maybe?
Yes.
I won't
like
eat
black
that.
Base.
I won't eat that. I won't eat like the pumpkin shapes, none of that stuff. And this is awful. I don't know where it came from, but.
Let's just say that it was not a great value.
No.
Let's move on to the next thing. Coming in at number 4, what do we have? Bit of honey. Boomer candy. Oh. You ready for this?
I guess. I don't know that I've ever actually eaten one of these. It was one of those candies that I would get in my trick-or-treat bag and it would go right in the garbage.
I mean, who doesn't want a pale beige, khaki-colored hunk of honey-flavored taffy, right?
Really nothing appealing about this. Nope.
I like it better than the candy corn.
I'll give you that. It's better than the candy corn, but it's awful. This will be something I never eat again.
Here's my thing with honey. It has a tendency to be bitter sometimes. So the fact that it's so sweet, but then there's like that bitter, almost like burnt flavor to it.
It's awful.
I'm out.
Yep, I'm done with that one.
I don't like this.
Nope.
Next. Let's keep feeding the diabetic sugar. Let's go. What's next? Oh, these were a nightmare when I was a kid. Do you remember these?
This was another one that I would get trick-or-treating and it would go right in the garbage.
It wasn't until like probably my mid-20s that I figured out these had a name, and the overall name for them is peanut butter kisses. And, well, they've never been a favorite of mine.
Is it 2 different flavors?
There's only one way to find out. Let's open a black one and an orange one. Right. I'm guessing they're all just a mediocre peanut butter taffy inside.
Ooh, it's kind of the same color as the last thing we just ate.
Oh, look at that. Oh, no. This one was just double wrapped. I got excited and thought it was orange, but no, they're both gross looking. Peanut butter.
Nope. No, that's definitely a no. It's better than the bit of honey. Ugh.
It's weird to me that as we're going from 5 to 1, they're getting better instead of worse. Yeah. Can't do that one.
Ugh. Never.
There's no peanut butter flavor to this.
No.
It almost tastes like somebody put a peanut in like a cup of sugar and left it for an hour and then made candy out of it. It is gross. Gross.
It's awful.
No. Well, we're on the journey. Let's keep going. Number 2. Oh, I love these. Necco Wafers. I think they started in the 1800s, like 1847. And then they went out of business like pre-pandemic. But now they're back. So if the pandemic proves anything, it's that Necco Wafers are back in their rightful place on grocery store shelves. I know you hate these.
Oh my God.
I love them. Pink's my favorite one.
I feel like they're all bad, so let's go. I'm going to go green.
Tastes like my childhood. Oh, the pink one tastes just like Pepto-Bismol in the best possible way. These are my favorite.
The flavor's not bad if you can get past the fact that it's like chewing chalk.
I think that's what I like about it, is that it's almost medicinal, both in flavor and texture. I feel like
It is.
it's almost like a thin Tums.
I was just going to say that.
I love them.
They're all yours.
I'm going to have all the
I'm
pink
good
ones.
with one. It's better than the last one we just ate, so I'll give you that. But
So the trend is continuing as we went from number 5 to number 1. But I think when we get to number 1, it's gonna be no good. But
yeah,
we'll see. Necco Wafers, glad you're back. It's time to get good and plenty.
man, I hate these.
They also look like pills, right?
They do.
And one thing I will say, just like the Necco Wafer, I love the outside. So like, for those of you that haven't known me since before 2012, I used to be about 400 pounds. And part of the reason I used to be 400 pounds is because I would buy a box of these and just suck the outside until I started taking licorice, and then I'd spit them out.
Ugh.
Yeah. I'm not proud of who I was previous to 2012 either.
All right.
Oh, that is boomerific right there. Ugh. Okay, so when I said medicinal with Necco Wafers, I meant in a good way, where like you almost think about like grape Dimetapp, and with this one, it just tastes like Europe.
You know, it's been a minute since I've had black licorice, and I think I forgot just how much I hate it until this particular moment.
And it's worse the more you chew it. I wish I had just swallowed it whole.
I know, I was just thinking the same thing.
Ooh. Okay, that's a definitive no, and that certainly is appropriate at number 1. Ew. I will say, though, good and fruity, which is hard to find. Don't even know if they make them anymore, but they're like the cousin candy to Good and Plenty. They're fruit flavors, and they are the juiciest candy I've ever had in my entire life. Like Starburst talks about being juicy. Good and Plenty, you put them in your mouth, it's almost like you had a sip of Kool-Aid. They're that good. So, this is the worst by far, in my opinion.
This is definitely the worst. I feel like the Peanut Butter Kisses is a close second.
Yeah. Necco Wafers will forever be my favorite, and I will give Joe D the mulligan on the candy corn, because while that may have been a great value, it was a horrible taste. And Brock's
That's the one I'm thinking.
Very good candy corn.
Yeah.
It's soft.
Yes.
It tastes like candy and not dry sugar.
Those were bad, the ones we had, but the Brock's are good.
Yeah. So again, I wouldn't get any of this stuff to put in any kid's trick-or-treat basket unless you want your trees littered with toilet paper or perhaps some eggs decorating your windows. But so these were the top 5 worst candies according to the internet for Halloween. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Let us know. You feel like doing Thanksgiving?
Sure, why not? What are we doing for Thanksgiving?
5 worst Thanksgiving sides. Who wants to see it? Let us know.
Oof.
We'll be back then. Yummy. All right, Tino, now you got to eat one of these.
God damn, those are gross. Oh, I forgot how bad.